Hello, this is Matthew Robert Payne, and this is just a short message for people. Resilience. What's the value in suffering? Um, if you know the Bible well, you'll know that Jesus said in John 15 that he is the vine, we're the branches, and he that bears much fruit will be pruned so that he will bear much more fruit. There's a spiritual principle in that God, whether you're close to him or not, will allow you to be pruned. He'll allow you to have hard times. Um, it seems from the very beginning of my life, I've had hard times. And I don't want to tell you a sob story, but I've written 201 self-published non-fiction Christian books, and in the midst of those books, I outline my story. I've got a book up until 11 years ago, my life story called "He's Redeeming Love," a memoir. If you want to know more about my life, you could probably read that. But I was talking to a carer of mine. I have mental health carers during the week, and she was listening to a story of mine about my life, and she said, "Matthew, you're very resilient." And I have had this subject for this video mulling around my head for a couple of days, and I haven't been in state of happiness good enough to record the video up until now. I looked up the meaning of resilience, and it's someone who continues despite personal struggle and trauma, something like that. And it takes a special character to be resilient, but it can be learned. It said in the definition that you can be taught to be resilient. You become resilient. You're able to cope with more and more pressure and more heartache as you grow in the Lord and you mature and you become more long-suffering, and you are used to applying the grace of God to your life. I remember the story of Paul when he was given the thorn in the flesh, which I talked to him in an interview, and that was a demon that used to come around and get in people and cause them to riot and cause them to attack him. And he was able to discern that he was always having this problem. And he cried out to the Lord 3 times for the Lord to take this spiritual entity away that caused him heartache, caused him to be beaten, caused him physical harm. And the Lord said, my grace is sufficient for you. Something is found precious in your weakness. Your strength is found precious in weakness, or something like that. And there's a certain character trait that's just really special when you suffer. You develop you develop resilience to make it plain. For those who don't know what resilience is, I've shared it so far, but It's just the ability to press on and cope with things when things are hard and there's specific trauma, things that hurt you. One of the benefits of being a person who's resilient is that you're able to testify to other people the goodness of God and the power and the grace of God that works in your life. You can have concrete examples of your life, of how you've suffered and gone through certain things, and God has brought you through the suffering and helped you to cope. Right at present, I have got a mice problem in my house, and it's so bad that I had to call out the pest exterminators, and they put out these traps that give the mice some bait, and if they chew it, they die. But I heard the traps go off 2 or 3 times yesterday afternoon, and I spent last night in a hotel, and so I thought they'd effectively work by hearing the mice go in them. But I got home this afternoon after being out, and I saw one of the mice there. What the problem was is 2 days ago I tried to go to sleep, and there was a mouse in my bed chewing on the hair on my head, and I couldn't get to sleep. I was going to just try and ignore the mouse and go to sleep anyway with him chewing my head, but he came around and started to bite my nose. And so that was too intrusive and hard. And I'm a person who suffers with mental illness, and if I stay up too many nights in a row, I get into mania and manic, and it's bad. So anything threatening my sleep is a hard thing. So I was hoping that the traps would have killed all the mice, but it seems that at least one is still alive, and that's a worrisome thing for me. It hasn't been solved, and I'm hoping the mouse that's still alive isn't the same one that came and chewed my head the other night. So I'm hoping I'll be able to get a good night's sleep. Facing things like that have no determination of how it's going to work out, having things up in the air and something that can seriously worry you and affect you is a hard thing for me to face. And that's what develops your character to be able to, number one, I shared. Number two is you give thanks to God for your life. As you deal with things that are oppressing and come against you, you work, you develop a great relationship with God and the Holy Spirit, who actually draw close to you and help you with your life. And the more you suffer and the more you call out to God, the more He comforts you, the closer you become and the closer you grow. As you suffer and go through trials, you develop, number three, you develop a testimony that can be used and encourage people and inspire people who are suffering in the same way that you've suffered. So right now in this video, I've shared that I've got a mental illness, and I've shared that I've got a mouse problem. So if you've ever had a mouse problem in your house, you'd identify with what I'm saying. If you've been affected by mental health, you'd identify. And there's many other things that are a part of my life that I've been through that produces testimonies, certain things I've been through that have caused me to suffer. And the culmination, putting all those things together, has developed this ability for me to persevere and be strong and confident in against any attack or any suffering in my life, and therefore be resilient. So I hope you've been encouraged by this video. Please rest assured that I've got 6,500 videos here on my channel. I'd encourage you to subscribe to my channel and press the notification bell so you can check out my videos. If you listen to this whole video and you got to this stage, I'd encourage you to please like the video, press thumbs up on the video. You never know when this message could encourage you greatly. And if you're a regular listener to my videos, or this video has particularly touched you, consider leaving a comment which could actually encourage me. Did you learn something from this video? Was it enlightening to you? Can you relate to some of the things I shared? God bless.